Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. So, we will listen to this beautiful Avyakt Murli. This Murli was spoken by Baba in 1984. And let me share the screen with you. On 26th of April, 1984. And in this Murli, Baba is talking about the importance of the confluence age, how the confluence age is so special, so unique, because only during this time of the confluence age we are able to meet with God Himself. So Baba is telling us that you get this beautiful gift from Baba, that Baba Himself, God Himself belongs to you. You get a new world. Baba is our world, right? Baba hi hamara sansar hai. So we get Baba, and then along with Baba, the whole package. So many treasures we get from Baba. And this is the only time when the treasure store is fully open for us. And we can take as much as we want. So Baba is telling us that this is such a beautiful meeting of the soul with the Supreme Soul that takes place only at this time. And we are so fortunate, we are so lucky that we are receiving direct sustenance from God during this time. So let's listen to this beautiful Murli. This Murli was spoken on 26th of April 1984, and the title of the Murli is The Attainment of All Treasures in the Unique Spiritual Gathering. Today, Bab Dada is seeing the love the children have for the meeting. Why have all of you come from far away? You have come to celebrate a meeting. That is, you have come to a gathering. This spiritual gathering is a unique gathering. The meeting in this gathering is unique. And why it is unique? Baba is telling us. It is the Vichitra, that is, without any made souls, who are meeting with the Vichitra Father. So, bodiless souls are meeting with bodiless Baba. That is why this meeting is very unique. Because in worldly meetings, the bodies are meeting with bodies. Human beings are meeting with human beings. But here, souls are meeting with the Supreme Soul. So that is why this is a very unique gathering. This is a gathering of the ocean and rivers. Baba is the ocean and we souls are the rivers. Baba is the ocean of knowledge and we are rivers of knowledge. So it is a gathering in which you, the godly family, meet. This gathering of one time is one that brings you the attainment of many times. Just one time gathering. In the entire cycle, we meet only once. But we get so much through just one meeting. So this gathering has open treasures and open treasure stores. The other day Baba was telling us in the Sakar Murli how during Amrit Vela, Baba comes and his treasure stores are open. He is the innocent Lord and his treasure stores are open for us and we can take as much as we want during that time. So this gathering has open treasures and open treasure stores. You can claim as your right, as many treasures as you want, without incurring any expense. We don't have to pay for it. Everything is free for us. It is also a lottery. You don't even have to buy a lottery ticket. It is free for us. So you can claim as much of an elevated lottery of fortune as you want. So this is a lottery of fortune. It is not that you buy a ticket for the lottery now and that the winning number will be announced later. No, we are experiencing the so many benefits of meeting with Baba even now. We don't have to wait. We meet with Baba and we experience great happiness. So then and there, we don't even have to wait. So whatever you want to take now, however long you want to draw with determination the line of your fortune, you can do that. Baba says, I have given you the pen. You take this pen and you can draw the line of your fortune as long as you wish. So you can claim the lottery in a second. In this gathering, you can claim the right to a royal status for many birds. That is, in this gathering, you can become a Rajyogi who becomes a king of the world for many birds. Not just for one bird, but for many birds. We are getting this opportunity to become a king of the world for many birds. So such a royal status we are getting from this gathering. So you can book your seat for as much attainment as you want. In this gathering, everyone receives a special golden chance. And what is that golden chance? Golden chance is say my Baba from your heart and become seated on the Father's heart throne. Just say my Baba from your heart and you become seated on the Father's heart throne. In this gathering, you also receive a special gift. That gift is a small, happy, and perfect world in which you can attain whatever you want for all time. And this small world is in the Father. So Baba is our world. One who lives in this world always swings in alokik swings of attainment and happiness. I remember very long back, I went to Mumbai. You all are from Mumbai. That was my first time I visited Mumbai, and I visited SL World. I don't know whether you visited SL World or not, but in that world, it was far away from the city. We reached there, taking so many buses and then ship and all of that, this ferry. And then we reached at last the SL World, and there were so many swings there, different variety of swings, and we truly enjoyed all those swings. So when I read this, as Baba says, Baba is your world. So in Baba's world, Baba says many times that there are so many swings, right? The swing of super sensuous joy, swing of happiness, swing of love. So there are so many swings that we can swing in and experience that world of happiness. So that was the physical world that I enjoyed, but that was very temporary. And for that we had to pay a ticket also. It was so expensive. But here In this world, we don't even have to pay anything. And we can visit this world whenever we want. We can even stay there. We don't even have to come out from that world. So, one who lives in this world always swings in alokik swings of attainment and happiness. Those who live in this world always remain beyond the impurity of the mud of bodies and constantly continue to fly in the flying stage like angels. They constantly play with jewels. So, what is there in that world? Swings and jewels. We can play with jewels, jewels of knowledge. They constantly experience God's company. I eat with you, I listen to you, I talk to you, I fulfill the responsibility of all relationships with you. I take every step according to your Srimad and instructions. So just like here, in this country, in US, we have this Disney World, and people, they go there, they visit, and they pay so much. But that is just very temporary. But this world is always there for us. So they constantly continue to sing these songs of zeal and enthusiasm. You find such a world in this gathering of the meeting. This is an elevated gathering in which you find the Father and you find the world. So, you have come to such a gathering, have you not? Let it not be that while observing the gathering, you become so engrossed in just one attainment that you are deprived of all attainments. Baba wants us to grab everything. So this is a good greed, pure greed. We should be greedy to get everything from Baba. So Baba says, don't be satisfied, don't be contented with just one attainment, but take everything. So go from this spiritual gathering having attained all attainments. Don't just go away feeling happy that you have received a lot. Go back having attained everything, full. Even now, check whether you have attained all attainments of the gathering. Since the treasures are open, go back having become full. So this is the time when we can fill ourselves with everything. Then when you go back, don't say, I should also have done this. I didn't do as much as I should have done. You will not say this, will you? So, did you understand the importance of this gathering? Baba is asking. This is not an ordinary gathering. This is a special gathering, unique gathering. To celebrate the gathering means to become great. Very beautifully, Baba is saying. What does it mean to celebrate the gathering? It means to become great. Milan manana, mana mahan banana. Not just to come and go, but to become an embodiment of total attainment. Baba always explains to us that for us, people in the world, they just celebrate different festivals. But for us, what is celebration? Celebration is not just doing those activities, what people in the world do, different things. But to celebrate means to become for us. Manana mana banana. Not just celebrate, but to become. So to become an embodiment of total attainment, have you celebrated such a gathering? What do the instrument servers think? Now Baba is talking to the instruments. Baba is asking, what do you think? Growth makes the method change too. It is necessary for there to be growth, and it is essential to remain full and content with every method. Now, at least, you are meeting with the relationship of father and child, and you come close. Later, you will be left with just a glimpse. So, Baba is cautioning us about the time. Now is the time for you to meet with Baba, celebrate the meeting with Baba. Later on, you won't be able to even have this kind of gathering, this kind of meeting. So don't waste time. Spend every second, every minute experiencing God, experiencing Baba. Because later you will be left with just a glimpse, and then there will be repentance. Acha to all those who celebrate a spiritual gathering, to those who claim full rights to all attainments, to those who constantly adopt a perfect world of happiness, to those who constantly sing songs of attainment and happiness, to those who constantly follow the elevated directions, to the obedient, worthy children, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. So Baba said namaste to us, and then we say namaste to the spiritual children, say namaste to the spiritual father. Now Baba is speaking to the teachers. You are those who constantly keep a balance of remembrance and service, and constantly claim blessings from the Father. You are those who constantly keep a balance of remembrance and service and constantly claim blessings from the Father. Baba uses these three words: balance, blessing, and bliss. So if we maintain balance, balance in life, balance of remembrance and service, then we are able to receive blessings from the Father and from everyone else. And then when we have the blessings with us, then what happens? We experience that deep contentment. There is that deep sense of contentment. And then that gives us the experience of bliss. So balance, blessings, and bliss. So where there is a balance, not only do you automatically receive good wishes from the Father, you also receive blessings. Where there is no balance, there are no blessings. And when you don't have blessings, you have to labor. See, without blessings, we have to make a lot of effort. And Baba has said that you have made enough efforts since the copper age, when we started calling out to God. We have been doing a lot of effort. We have been making a lot of effort. So Baba now wants us not to make that kind of hard labor. And Baba says that if you experience love, if you obey me, then you receive blessings, and blessings will make everything easy for us. So to receive blessings means you easily attain all attainments. And in today's Murli, for us it's today's Murli, for you yesterday's Murli, Baba talked about obedience, in the slogan, that when we are obedient, then we receive special blessings from Baba. So we have to obey whatever Baba tells us to do. The more we follow, the more accurately we follow Baba's instructions, the more blessings we receive from Baba. And then more contented we become. So to receive blessings means you easily attain all attainments. Everything becomes easy for us. You don't have to struggle then. So you are the servers who attain such blessings, are you not? You are those who constantly belong to the one Father, who have a constant and stable stage, and who move along under the directions of one. So our stage has to be constant and stable, not fluctuate, but always the same. And that will happen only when we are always connected to one Baba and we follow his instructions. You are such a group, are you not? When you follow the directions of one, there is constant success. So there is no question of failure then. Always success. We just have to follow one Baba. So you are those who constantly claim blessings at every step from the Father, the bestower of blessings. So Baba is the bestower of blessings. You are such true servers. Constantly consider yourselves to be double light and continue to do service. The lighter you remain, so what type of servers we are? Double light true servers. The lighter you remain, the more lightness there will be in service. And the more lightness there is in service, the more easily all of you will fly and make others fly. So if we are double light, then we make not only ourselves fly, but others also fly. So we are benefited and others are also benefited because of our lightness. So who am I? I am a double light, flying, true, serving angel. So do service while being double light. To do service, and also we should add success, successful server. So to do service while staying in remembrance is the basis of success. So we should never serve alone, but we should always serve with Baba. Yesterday Baba gave us this beautiful title. Day before yesterday, I think. Or yesterday. For you, day before yesterday. Baba gave us this title of spiritual social worker. So we are spiritual social workers, but we have to serve with Baba. Then there will be success. We are God's helpers, right? So you definitely receive the instant fruit of that service. So if we keep Baba with us, then we receive the instant fruit. So that was one group of teachers. Now Baba is talking to the other groups. The confluence age is the age in which to receive all attainments forever. Receive all attainments forever. The confluence age is the age to become elevated and make others elevated. Baba is telling us the importance of confluence age. So the souls who play parts in such an age have become so elevated. So do you always have the awareness that you are the elevated souls of the confluence age? Do you have the experience of all attainments? Do you souls consider yourselves to be full and perfect with the attainments that you receive from the Father? Baba is asking. Do we experience the fullness with the attainments that we receive from the Father? Become so full that you sustain yourselves and also distribute them to others. Just like, if you have a tree, mango tree, I remember in my childhood, we had in our house, we had 3 mango trees. And all the 3 mango trees, they had, 3 different variety of mangoes. So, and when the mango season will come, all these 3 trees will be, loaded with mangoes. There were so many mangoes, and we would become tired collecting those mangoes. So one mango was, little one that we would use to make chutney. It was that quality, and the chutney would come out to be very good. And the second one was, was a very sweet type of mango that we would just suck and enjoy the sweet taste of that mango. And the third variety was, it was a very big mango, and that mango we would use to make pickles. So all the 3 varieties of mangoes we had, and then there were so many that we had to distribute them, to our neighbors. So we cannot eat so many mangoes by ourselves. So similarly, Baba is saying that you make yourself so full that you start to overflow, and then you would like to distribute, because you cannot keep all those attainments with yourself. You will feel like giving. So you should be overflowing with those treasures that we are receiving from Baba. So we should become like those trees, loaded with sweetness, loaded with love, loaded with happiness. So become so full that you sustain yourselves and also distribute them to others. Just as it is said for the Father that his treasure stores are overflowing, in the same way the treasure stores of you children are also always full. They can never become empty. According to how much you give someone, it will accordingly increase by that much. So it's not like if we are giving, then our stock will reduce. No, it's going to increase. So the speciality of the confluence age is also your speciality. You are the confluence aged souls who are embodiments of all attainments. Maintain this awareness. The confluence age is the most elevated age, and so those who play parts in this age are also the most elevated, are they not? Purushottam. So they are the ones who are Purushottam. So all the souls of the world are ordinary compared with you. You souls are alaukic and unique. Those souls don't have knowledge, whereas you are enlightened. So that is why we are unique. We are alaukic, unique, enlightened souls. Enlightened Brahmin souls. Baba says they are Shudras and you are Brahmins. They belong to the land of sorrow and you belong to the confluence age. The confluence age is also a land of happiness. So Baba is telling us the contrast between you and them. They are Shudras, you are Brahmins. They belong to the land of sorrow, you belong to the land of happiness. And then you have been saved from so many types of sorrow. Yesterday's Murli Baba said how you have to become worry free, no worries, right? Baba comes and Baba takes away all our worries, all our sorrow, and makes us carefree, makes us so light. So you can now see as detached observers how the world is so unhappy, whereas compared with them, you are so happy. Yesterday, Baba also said that you should always be cheerful. So we can be cheerful only when we churn the knowledge. So we churn, we earn. When we churn the knowledge, then we earn so much of spiritual income. And then we also burn. We burn our sins. When we churn the knowledge, we earn the income. And then we also use that knowledge to remember Baba. So then we burn the sins of the past. So churning, earning, and burning. And then becoming light, becoming pure. So you can now see as detached observers how the world is so unhappy, whereas compared with them, you are so happy. You can feel the difference, can you not? We all feel that, right? People in the world, if you look at their faces, they look so sad, so unhappy. And look at the faces of Brahmins, they are shining, always happy. So you can feel the difference, can you not? Therefore, constantly maintain the awareness that you are the elevated souls of the elevated confluence age, souls who are embodiments of happiness. If you don't have happiness and greatness, there is no life. So our life is a life of happiness. Then Baba is saying, you always stay in the happiness of remembrance, do you not? So, what brings happiness? What brings happiness in our lives? Definitely the knowledge. When we churn the knowledge, it brings happiness. And when we churn the knowledge, we also remember our father, our teacher, who is teaching us. So that brings happiness. So, happiness is the greatest blessing and medicine. Happiness is the greatest blessing and medicine. Always continue to take this medicine and blessing of happiness. Dadi Janki used to say that when you get up in the morning, take 3 pills every day. What are those 3 pills? Give yourself 3 thoughts. I am a happy soul, I am a peaceful soul, and I am a loving soul. So these are the 3 pills that we should always, every day we should take. And that will make us healthy. So always continue to take this medicine and blessing of happiness. Then because you are always happy, the karmic accounts of the body will not pull you. Baba is telling us the benefit of staying happy. The karmic accounts of the body will not pull you. You will be loving. So when there is happiness, you will be loving and detached and settle the karmic accounts of the body. No matter how severe the suffering of karma is, that will also change from a crucifix to a thorn. It won't feel like a big thing. So even if the body is going through a lot, but because the soul is happy, at the soul level, we are creating happy energy. So the soul will not be pulled towards the suffering of the body. Right? So that's what Baba is saying, that you stay detached. You are able to detach yourself from the body and then you stay happy. So you don't suffer. So that suffering changes from a crucifix to a thorn. It won't feel like a big thing. You have received the understanding that these are karmic accounts. And so everything becomes easy for those who settle their karmic accounts in happiness. Mohini Didi here, she always talks about two words. Two words, and what are those in relation to karma? Attainment and settlement. Settlement and attainment. So as you are settling your karmic accounts, you get a sense that I am attaining something. So when there is this feeling of attainment, then there is natural happiness. You naturally become happy. You don't feel that you are going through a lot, because there is attainment in that settlement. It's just like paying the debts. Then you feel happy, right? If you have borrowed some from someone, maybe a certain amount, and if you are paying them back, then there is that kind of happiness that now I've paid off this much of amount. So similarly, karmic debt we are paying off by settling. So then there is that kind of feeling of attainment. So there is happiness. So souls without knowledge will cry out in distress. People in the world don't know about it, that they are attaining so much. That's why they keep crying. So souls without knowledge will cry out in distress, whereas enlightened souls will always remain in the awareness of Wah sweet Baba, Wah drama. Constantly sing songs of happiness. Just remember that you have attained whatever you wanted to attain in life. You have now received all the attainments that you wanted. You have the overflowing treasures of all attainments. Where the treasure stores are always overflowing, all sorrow and suffering end. Always remain cheerful while seeing your fortune. Wah, my elevated fortune. Always continue to sing this song in your mind. Your fortune is so great. People of the world receive children, wealth, and prosperity as their fortune. But what do you receive here? You receive the bestower of fortune himself as your fortune. See, this is such a beautiful statement. Whenever I see this, listen to this statement, beautiful statement, I remember the story. Once upon a time there was a king, and this king was very generous hearted. And one day, he opens up his treasure store, and he says that, I'm opening my treasure store for all of you, all the subjects. You come, and whatever you want, you just touch it. And whatever you touch, whatever item you touch, that item will belong to you. So people came rushing, and then they took all the wealthy stuff, everything that was, gold and all of that, whatever was there, all the expensive stuff. They kept touching, and then they kept taking them. And there was a small boy, he was standing there, and he was just looking around. So the king asked this boy that you also go and you also take whatever you want, just touch that item, and that item will belong to you. And you know what he did, this small child? He ran and he touched the king. So the king belonged to him. So this is what Baba is saying, so when the king belongs to the child, then everything that belonged to that king belonged to that child. So similarly, when Baba belongs to us, everything that belongs to Baba belongs to us. So we receive the bestower of fortune himself. So then our fortune is so elevated. So Baba is saying, when the bestower of fortune belongs to you, what else remains? You experience this, do you not? You aren't just moving along on what you have heard from others, are you? To move along with what your seniors tell you is known as moving along with what you simply hear. So, do you understand just by hearing about it or through your own experience? Are all of you experienced? The confluence age is the age in which to experience. So, the confluence age is the age to experience everything. Experiment and experience. You can experience all attainments in this age. Whatever you experience now, you will not have that in the golden age. The awareness you have now will be merged in the golden age. You will not be aware of so many things that we are aware of now. Here you experience that you have found the Father. There is no question of the Father. The confluence age is the only age in which to experience this. So all of you have become experienced in this age. Experienced souls can never be deceived by Maya. It is only when you are deceived that you experience sorrow. Very powerful statement by Baba. That's why Baba says that experience is the best authority. So those who have the authority of experience are never deceived. They will constantly continue to attain success. They will always remain happy. So remember the blessing of the present season. Baba is reminding us again. You are contented souls who are embodiments of all attainments. You are those who make others content. Acha. Om Shanti. Such a powerful Murli. So now let's take a few moments to remember and thank Baba for filling us with so many beautiful jewels of knowledge. Om Shanti. So now you all can share your points. I would like to share.
Om Shanti, Kanishtaben.
Yes.
I remember Baba's explaining the Sangam Yuga for this Yagya, Ashwamedha Avinashi Rudra Gita Gyan Yagya, Kalyankari Purushottam Sangam Yuga. It's the Yuga where the Gyani souls were revealed. That's what he just mentioned a few days back. The Yuga when Gyani souls were revealed. The Yuga when yesterday he said that the most elevated, alokik, unique Brahmins were created. The Brahmins of all the yesteryears were different kinds of Brahmins across the globe, Saraswat Brahmins, Ayers and all. But in this age, the most elevated, alokik, unique Brahmins only here. And the age when we are enlightened with knowledge, when all the swamans are given, when every deity quality is what to be imbibed is all. And for all this, I run to meet the incorporeal Father in that unique spiritual Mela. Only now I am the most fortunate soul. Because जिस भगवान को हमने जन्मों जन्मों से आत्मा ढूंढती रही, दर दर every door I used to wander. God himself comes and says, भगवान मिल गया. I'm here. Kalpana, I couldn't understand. इतने समीप आ गए. Such God meets us. Swayambhu Shivan Bhagwan धरा पर आए. We are very fortunate souls. Very fortunate Krishna souls. Om Shanti.
Shanti, sister. Good evening. So, it was linking with the yesterday's Murli's blessing, wherein Baba had said in Amrit Vela, you take a Swaman and you experiment with that Swaman. And today morning, I happened to think I'm a master surgeon. And I was listening to the Murli with that consciousness, and I felt it made so much of sense, and it made a way to continue this journey of this present birth. Baba acted and said very well that he is a bestower of blessings, and you experience a stage of double light while doing any service. Keep him with you. You know, I was really happy listening to all this, and it sounded to be a very positive Murli. And I can make sense that in my present time, I think that whatever is happening and whatever has happened, I should put it under the bracket of confluence age. And whatever is about to come, it is a better time. I should only say va baba va drama and think the next coming times are golden age times. So there's nothing to lose. He is taking care of all the worries and is making me free. And I should be cheerful, churn, earn, and burn my sins. Thank you. Shanti.
Om Shanti. So Baba says to experience all, God has come and He is giving us, or we are experiencing His company. So we have to eat with Him, listen to Him, talk to Him, fulfill all that responsibilities and relationships, everything with Him. So this is the only time that we get Him to experience, and this is the time that He keep His treasure store open. There is no lock or key onto it, and He is the innocent Lord. So we can take as much as we want. It's based on our capacity, how much we take. So so much that which Baba give us. So the wonderful thing is, Baba says the fortune itself is yours. We make the bestower of fortune, Baba itself is ours. So, and when the fortune itself is ours, then everything we can make us, ours. Right. So, and every point that Papa gave us to experience. So when we become experienced, like that will stay with us. It won't go out of us. And Maya will not be able to deceive us. So we can, when Maya deceives us, will only then we experience some. So we can become an authority of experience at this time by experiencing all the attainments that Baba is giving at this time conference age. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, anyone else?
So something that you shared, sister, that when you experience with the theory of karma, that whatever you're doing right now or whatever is coming to you is you're dissolving your own karmic account. And when that burden reduces, you experience the attainment at the higher level. I think that's the point to take back home. Everything that comes up, remembering the knowledge of karma and then operating from there makes life easy. And I think that these are a couple of experiences coming from last 6 months that I'm going through. And when I heard this, it just hit me. Yeah, this is how it is. That when you become easy, we're just taking everything coming as your own account in front of you. I'd heard about this a lot, but when one really stands in that place of accepting it, then the space of attainment increases and it becomes easy. And one thing which has come out of that whole experience is sitting in yoga and in yad has become easy than it was before.
Yes, because there is no waste, no? Otherwise, waste thoughts keep coming, why me and all of that.
Yeah.
But those questions keep coming. But without waste, you know the reason why it's coming to you, and there's benefit in everything. Then your mind is silent, mind is quiet, and then you are able to connect with your mind with Baba's mind, Man Manabha. You start to enjoy Baba's company.
Indeed. So therefore, the moment you said that particular 3 words, it just hit me. Yeah, this is what the experience is now showing up.
Which 3 words, Rakiben?
You mentioned about churn, earn, and burn. So
Yes.
when you churn the knowledge of karma, is when you start earning for yourself, standing in that space of being easy. You experience the attainment by having the direct company of Baba, which because of that heaviness was missing. And with that attainment, you burn all your karmic accounts. And then, so you earn, you burn, and then the next step is you start serving with an easy space.
Yes. And also you can add another rhyming word that just came up, that you learn also, no? In that process.
Yes, yes,
So churn, earn, learn, and burn.
yeah.
Okay, so shall we end now, or anyone
We
else?
can move to meditation, a short meditation, sister, before we end.
Yes. So let's sit with this powerful awareness that I, the soul, the Vichitra soul, am an embodiment of all attainments. And I am so fortunate that God Himself has come to meet with me, the bestower of fortune, the bestower of blessings. He belongs to me. Baba is my world, and in this world, I, the soul, am swinging in the swing of happiness, swing of love, swing of joy, swing of peace. And as I swing, I become very light. And as I become light, I begin to fly. As a double light angel, I see myself serving the world. As a true server, I, the soul, am very close to Baba, serving through my thoughts, through my words, through my actions, through my cheerful face. And as Baba is with me, I experience success at every step. And I see myself churning the knowledge and learning from that churning and experiencing happiness by earning. And also see myself becoming very light by burning the sins of the past. So let me enjoy churning, learning, earning, and burning. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Kanishta again. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall connect again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, all have a beautiful day. Om Shanti.